the most anticipated show of your week.
That's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Keep It a Buck Podcast. Hey, what's going on, good people? This is the Keep It a Buck Podcast, episode 5, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Awesome. I am your most humble and gracious host, DJ Impossible.
And your boy E, the
bad guy.
And, we back at it again.
So let me say something.
Okay.
I am so excited. I got my own mic. I can talk. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah.
And I can sound better now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Feels good.
Yeah, it feels good to have your own mic.
It really does. So, I have a question for you.
Question number 1.
Question number 1 is...
Oh, by the way, cheers.
Oh, yeah, cheers, man.
Congratulations, man, on the...
Episode 5.
Oh, Keep It a Buck.
Oh, this is delicious. What is this?
Mango and tea.
Mango and tea. All right. Yeah, I like that. All right, so getting right with it. What are you obsessed with?
That's a trick question.
Nah. It's a straightforward question. Looking for a straightforward answer. What are you obsessed with?
Let's see. I think I'm obsessed with food, man.
Okay.
Because I like to cook. Matter of fact, I'm a cook.
You like to cook?
Yeah, I like to cook, man.
That's interesting. I'm going to put that in my psych evaluation. That's interesting. I didn't know you cooked.
Yeah, I can cook, man.
Oh.
I get down, my man.
Okay. So, you're obsessed with food.
Food.
Is that the only thing you're obsessed with? Like,
I mean, that's not the only thing, but food is I like the most.
okay, give me a top 5 obsession.
Food, pasta.
Yeah, that's my number 1.
Especially shrimp pasta.
Man, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Then we had some from Lisa.
Oh my gosh, shout out to
Episode
Lisa.
1, yeah.
Episode
Shout out to
1.
Lisa.
Shout out to Lisa.
Shout out to Lisa, man. For real.
Of course.
Shrimp pasta,
That was dope.
grilled chicken, pasta.
Okay.
That's my next one.
All right.
Anything dealing with pasta is good.
Because it's pasta.
'Cause it's
If you
pasta.
can't make pasta, you can't cook.
I guess.
Yeah. It's like, it's pasta.
Only thing is, I never did pasta from scratch.
Okay.
I want to do pasta from scratch.
I'm going to show you this dude on YouTube who does he cooks like stuff you see on TV and different TV shows, movies, or whatever, and he makes his own version of it.
Right.
Always looks bomb. Some little Asian guy. I can't think of his name. Remind me. Actually, I'm reminding myself now. Put that in the description to go.
Write it down.
Look at
man.
his.
Write it down.
Of course.
Oh,
But,
by the way, man, thanks for the candies, bro.
No problem.
By the time we finish the podcast, man, I ain't gonna have no teeth.
No teeth.
In a world where there is air with no teeth.
So I'm going to tell you what I'm obsessed with.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with music.
Music.
Like, it's unhealthy.
Why is it that?
So, you know.
Straight up, man. Why you saying that?
Okay, so it's unhealthy.
No.
It's unhealthy.
You cannot say that,
It's
man.
unhealthy.
Okay. I'm gonna prove you wrong. Go ahead.
Okay, no, okay. Why do you think it's not? And I'm gonna tell you why I think it is.
Because music is the type of thing you can use to relax yourself when you're going through something, a heartache. You listen to music, that helps.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So how can that be unhealthy?
it's unhealthy.
Okay, you tell me why you think
That's
it's
what
unhealthy.
people do. They listen to music. Whenever you're happy, you listen to music. You listen to the beat. Whenever you're sad, you listen to the lyrics. Right?
All right.
Me, when I listen to music, I'm super crucial. Like, if we're at church and I hear people singing, my ear picks out the people who are singing incorrectly, and that bugs me.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's unhealthy.
Right. If you're talking about it in that way, yeah.
But it tears me apart, because I know you're singing for the Lord.
The Lord.
You know, lift his name up. I get it. But, sing the right note.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh. Me and my ex, we were at church. Been going to that church for about a year and a half. This lady and her husband gets up, and they're playing instruments and singing in front of the whole church. And I'm like, oh, this should be good, because, you know, they're going to allow them to do this.
Okay.
The lady's playing lead guitar, the guy's playing bass. And they're both singing.
At the same time.
Oh my God. It was...
I can imagine it.
Oh my God. They were both playing in two different places. He clearly was tone deaf. And she sounded wonderful. If it would have been just her singing alone, no instruments, it'd have been beautiful. But we're sitting front row too, and they're looking dead at me, and I'm like, ugh. And my ex is like, stop it. You're in church. I'm like, I know I'm in church, but I can't help it.
I'm going to tell you, that's the only place where people don't say nothing. I mean, you said it. You got the choir, and you got people that can't sing. And you can't say nothing. You don't say nothing because you don't want to hurt their feelings. You know what I'm saying? But then the minute they come walking down the aisle,
that's because,
oh my gosh, you was so great when you were singing.
I don't do that.
I don't do that now.
No, you said now.
No, because I'm eating candy. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
You know what? Excuse me.
I don't
Let
do
me stop
it
eating
at all.
candy.
I can't. They'll be like,
Excuse me.
they'll be like, oh, did you like it? I'm like, yeah. Not really. I can't. No. I'm like, well, excuse me. I'm like,
Some
look.
people be like, yeah, you did great. Oh
Look.
my gosh.
I will give you your props. You got in front of everybody. You did your thing. Yeah.
Man, see, that's another thing. They can't sing, but the confidence is off the roof. It's out this world.
Yeah.
Out of this world. I mean,
They be up there like, I know I'm American Idol. I got the voice. That show is named after me. And then I'm like, what are they doing? It's ridiculous. Which, we sound like jerks, but whatever. I'm just being real. I'm keeping it a buck.
keep it a buck, son.
If I hear something that I don't like, I'm going to tell you I don't like it. Like, point blank. Like, I'm not saying it to hurt people's feelings. I'm just saying, stop. Or work on it. If that's really what you want to do, then work on it. Don't get up and be like, oh, I have no formal training. This is the first time I've done this ever in my life. And then be like, no, because I'm going to be like, stop. This ain't for you.
I finna throw up.
Because it's too much, man. People, and for the world nowadays to be so upfront and blunt, like we talked about in the last show.
Right.
No one ever says anything to them.
That's what I'm saying. They don't say nothing.
That's ridiculous. And then whenever you have your Simon Cowells, your Demi Lovatos, whenever the people are singing in front of thousands of people and they're giving them real constructive criticism, They're like, boo to them. No, boo to you, because you allowing this person to think that they doing something that you laughing about.
I don't know what goes in their mind when they think about, I mean, when they go to shows like American Idol and trying to, like, sing, making,
I'm gonna tell you what goes through their mind.
Making a clown out of themselves.
No, their whole life, people been like, "Oh man, you got it," and then they laugh.
You can sing.
Yeah, their whole life they didn't heard nothing but good, so they think I got it. Some of them go up there knowing they can't, but some of them like real deal, like they think that's it. They got it. Then they go in there and then they get their feelings hurt.
That's right.
On TV. And then you sitting there like, oh man, that's rough. But you one of the ones who could have told this person not to do this. It's easier for them to hate the celebrity because the celebrity is already hated.
Right.
But no, I don't want to be confrontational. I'm good. Man, get out of here.
Sometimes I don't even know what they judge, to be honest.
Well, as a person who's went,
I'm saying like the
There's a
judges
I've
from
been.
American Idol, they, I watch it on TV, and I can tell you if she can sing or he can sing. So
it
sometimes I don't
depends.
even know what they
depends.
judge
So
or what they looking at. That's what I'm saying.
So
What they hearing.
this is interesting.
Mhm.
My thing keeps going in and out. Anyway, but this is interesting because I had these other topics, but now we're talking about this. I want to talk about this. So I've been to try out for the American Idol and The Voice.
Okay.
I think 2 each. And while I was talking to some people there who had made it past so and so and so and so, the way that they do their auditions is different.
Where we talking about The Voice
Well,
from American Idol?
no, they actually do something quite similar. So, the first time I ever did an audition for American Idol, we were at Verizon Arena right down the road,
Okay.
and so it was like everybody was in there. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna do this, and this is how we're gonna do the stuff, and then we're gonna be in groups, and each group goes to a booth, and you sing your song. You have like, usually it's a verse and a chorus. You sing. It's supposed to add up to around 90 seconds, and then you sing it, and then they like, okay, cool. Next person sings, and usually the groups are like 5-6 people each, depending on how many booths they have. So we do that. Either they say they like you or they don't, and then you get a red card, or an American Idol, or in The Voice it was a red card, and then I think it's a red card in American Idol too. And they tell you, okay, we'll fill out this information. We're gonna go back and do a second round and blah 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 blah, and then you get your third round. After you go through your third round, then you go and sing for the people. You think that's how it works for The Voice. With American Idol, they tell you off the top that the people aren't there, like the judges aren't there. They are. Like, stop lying to us, people. We know they're there. Like my homeboy Trent Harmon, shout out to Trent Harmon. He was a winner on American Idol. But he was there. We saw him. We heard, like, right when I saw him, I was like, oh, y'all just don't know. He gonna win. And they was like, yeah, whatever, blah, blah. I said, no, as soon as he sings, y'all, it's gonna get quiet in here. He sang, it got dead quiet. They followed him around with a camera crew all day. And then later on, they took him off somewhere where I couldn't see him no more. And then he came back and he was like, oh, yeah, they did all this, blah, 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 blah. Well, he was there being recorded because they were recording his little segment for when he is there on the show. And he went back there and he sang for the judges who were there. They had to be there because his audition clothes were exactly the same as his clothes when he auditioned there that day that I saw him. And then not to mention, there were 2 guys who were singing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Love it.
Love that song, right?
Yeah.
Not if you'd have heard them sing it. Good God. But they sat right next to me and my ex when we were together. And then they were right next to us. And I was like, oh, what are you singing? Thinking it's like, oh, one and then the other. They're like, oh, we're going to sing Bohemian Rhapsody. I was like, this is like a one person makes it type thing, right?
Right.
They're like, oh, we're going to audition together. They made it on TV because they were so bad.
Wow.
I was like, that's crazy.
Did you audition that day?
I auditioned.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't make it. It's okay, though.
Nah, it's all good.
It's all good. But I think that's interesting that there are so many people. There was this little Asian girl. Didn't know a lick of English. She sang the Star Spangled Banner. Absolutely amazing. She didn't have any idea what none of them words meant. But she sang that song. Made it on the show.
What episode? I mean, what season this was?
It was the so-called last season of American Idol.
Oh, okay.
And then, they had the one after it. But that was the season that Trent won.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But yeah,
I don't think I watched the last season.
I didn't watch the season
watch
after he won. I didn't watch because my homeboy won the last one, and I was like, okay, that's it. And they're like, oh, we're coming back with another season. I was like, okay, I'm good. Y'all done lied. Y'all done lied and said my boy was the last winner, and now y'all trying to go back and do something else. Nah, I'm good. I have heard some of the music from the people of that season, and they're pretty good. This one chick, Gabby something. I can't think of her name, but
Yeah.
she's really good. So anyway, off of that. Oh, well, actually it kind of ties into it. So, watching those shows. Excuse me. Watching those shows and like analyzing all the stuff that they do to make sure that everybody looks the part and everything. I love doing that, like in my free time. Like, that's one of the many ways that I waste time. I could be doing other things, which I am doing better at. But what do you do in your spare time when we're not planning for the show or not working, or like, what do you do?
What I do is I added my music. Because I'm working on mastering my tracks. So I work on that in the spare time.
I like it. I'll tell you one thing that I really love doing, and then I don't call it a waste of time, but I do it when I'm not working or anything else. I love spending time with my kids. I absolutely love it. I wish I could do it more, but I'm always working.
Are you talking to somebody or something?
Talking to you.
I know you're talking to me, silly. I'm talking about what you saying just now.
No, man.
I just love to spend some
no,
time with
man.
my kids.
That sounds like this. But no, man.
Sound like you want somebody to hear this or something.
Nah, wait, hey. I mean, everybody needs to hear this. DJ
I feel you, though.
No, not even DJ Impossible. Dominique loves his kids.
I feel you, man.
Like, I love them. Like, it's when I leave, I get upset.
When you leave your kids?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know.
Because then I'm like, man, I need to hurry up and get to Friday so I can go back, go see him again. So, yeah, that's what I do. But I love it. I love being a dad, man. There's nothing like it in the world.
I love being a dad, too.
Yeah. Like being a mom, that's the hardest job, period. I agree with it. But
to keep it a buck, yeah,
but there's just something special about being a dad. Being that force, like when you walk in the room, the atmosphere changes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's great. Like you see somebody, oh, sit down, oh, why don't you listen? And then Dad walks in. He's just like, oh, that's over. I love it. I just absolutely love it. My son's about to be in kindergarten, bro. We did the registrations. My daughter's gonna be in 2nd grade. Good Lord. Pretty soon she'll be grounded. I'll have to take her cell phone and all that other stuff. I told her today, I said, well, yeah, when you turn 10, it's over for you.
Yeah, you're done.
You are done. But yeah, man, I love it. It's great. I'm trying to think, what else can we talk? Oh, duh. Speaking of kids, when you were a kid, do you remember like all the stuff you used to absolutely love when you were a kid?
Yeah, I remember. I remember a lot of things.
So I want you to keep that memory, and I want you to think of now. What did you love then that you just can't stand now? Like,
man, there's so many things. Let me see. I mean, I used to love to do everything, so.
I'll tell you one off the top of my head. I used to love to play Monopoly when I was a kid.
Nah, I used to like Monopoly like
I
that.
hate Monopoly now as an adult. Because you notice people cheating more easily. Like whoever wants to be the banker
Now see,
is a cheater.
now, this is the thing for me. The question that you asked me, like, what did you used to, back, then used to like that you don't like now? But to me, it's like the opposite. Like, what did you desire when you was a kid, and when you finally got it when you was old? I mean, now
You like,
you don't. It's like I don't need it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not even when I was a kid. That's like, I see someone like, man, I really want that. Like this iPhone. I was like, I really want this iPhone. And then I got it and I was like, I should have just waited because the new one came out,
I remember looking at the magazines back in the days, and I said days because it's back in the days.
There's multiple days. Not just back
You used
in
to
one
look at the
day.
magazines, and and you got the tennis rackets and the tennis balls and all that stuff. And I used to be like, oh man, I want to try that. I want to buy that when I get older.
I can see E out there playing tennis.
And then, now I'm
swing,
like,
bruh.
man, I can't stand tennis, man.
Oh, no, you tripping.
I never played tennis. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You never played tennis?
I never.
You straight tripping. I loved golf back
I never
then.
got a chance to play. That's what I'm saying. Now I played
that's
golf.
that's
I
different.
played golf before,
I love playing golf.
but I never played tennis.
Did you like golf as a kid? Like
Yeah.
putt-putt?
I used to love golf.
You know what? That's a thing.
What?
We used to love playing putt-putt golf, right?
Right.
Now that's the most hated part of playing golf is putting.
Especially when you take a woman on a date and you take her to some kind of.
Yeah, you take it to putt-putt golf. You used to be like, man, I know I hit that ball hard enough.
Get out of here with that.
Oh man, back when what's it called? It was called Gator Park. I think it's like Big Rock or something now. A little park over. Oh, where is it at? It's not far from here. But it's I think it was called Gator Park, and like it had like the little go kart area, and on the inside it had like video games. You could get pizza, and then on the other side it had putt golf and all that other stuff. We used to love going there until we hit like 12, and then we were like, nah, we finna go to the movies with a chick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm sitting at home like, nah, I'm finna write this song.
Now, some people didn't get off the couch. They stayed playing games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All those people who were like who are out there making thousands upon thousands and millions of dollars playing video games. Yeah, sometimes I'll be like, dang, if only I would have taken my Tekken my Tekken tag game more seriously.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy, right? Something that we used to take for granted. Like, people just do it and make money from that, man.
Yeah, they can make money out of nothing now.
Yeah.
You can pretty much see what I think about, especially social media.
Mm-hmm.
You have to put yourself out there. You have to make a clown out yourself in order for you to go viral.
I don't think you have to be a clown.
That's not what I meant. You know, well, I don't want to say the other word, so I say clown.
Oh, well, not, you don't have to do that. Like, Gary V.
If you post a picture,
Mm-hmm.
they will give you a lot of likes.
Oh, yeah.
But if you post a video with yourself, you know, clowning around, making a clown out yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you could go viral.
I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
But like Gary V is very before he was just like this overnight sensation, which he really was not. But he records like people when he goes out and has his conferences, and he has like people call him and ask him for advice, and he gives advice, and like it's good advice, but it all depends on the person, I think. Because if you're doing a certain thing in a certain avenue, then what's to say you can't be the first you? Like, okay, Shiggy did the little dance and now he's known for the dance. Gary Vee does his style of things. That's his thing. What happens if you're like, well, this is what I like, and then you do it? That's your thing.
That could be.
Don't stop being you just because it didn't work the first 2 times you did it. Just be you. I mean, you know, like this.
Keep it a buck.
Keep it a bug.
Keep it a buck.
What? He's like, keep it a buck.
I was trying to give you a hint, man. Like, keep it a buck.
Oh, you right.
Y'all gotta excuse my friend here. He is a little,
Man, I was a little slow just right then.
No, he's good with the talking. I'm good with the technology.
No, I'm good with it, but you said keep it a buck, and then
I'm
your
telling you,
eyes
I'm
got
looking-
buck.
Yeah,
I was
like,
like,
keep it a buck. You know what
and
I'm
I was
saying?
like, what is that? Like, we're not. Oh, of course. And we keeping all these air horns because people love the air horn.
No, you love the hair.
No. I love the air horn.
Yes, you do.
I do. But I was talking to some people about it, and they were like, I love when like you just randomly hit the air horn. They love the air horn.
I know, but you love it more.
And I don't give a crap. It's my show. Yeah.
Keep it a buck.
Yeah, we can keep it in there, too. How about
Keep
that?
it a buck, DJ Imposible.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it a buck. I love the air horn. There. Dollar spent. But, on the way out on this show, we're going to play one of your tracks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right. Okay. Matter of fact, we're going to call it a show here. That's it. This has been episode 5
Okay.
of the Keep It Buck podcast. You got anything else to add before we call it out?
No, not really.
I like how you were like, no, I ain't got nothing.
No, because I want to save it for the next episode.
I'm gonna say it now, man.
No, I want to save it for the next
Nah, man, what's on your mind?
No, I don't want to say. No, because we ran out of time.
Okay. If you say so, bro. So, apparently, episode 6
It's coming up.
is coming up, but, he got something on his mind he gonna share with
Only
us.
thing I want you to do is keep it a buck.
Oh, snap. On that note, I have been your host, DJ Impossible.
Hey, your boy.
The bad guy.
Hey, yo, E, what we listening to right now?
that's true.
The bad guy. The bad guy.
The most anticipated show of your week. Ladies and gentlemen, the Keep It a Buck podcast.